Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool number line. Specifically, we're working with fractions. We have a problem related to TEKS 3.3f, and we'll do it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So, we need to find a fraction strip that shows an area equivalent to 2/8. Now, if we're not paying attention to this word equivalent, we might think that there is a problem with our answer selections because there is no 2/8 here. We don't have that. We've got 1/2 shaded on A. We've got 1/4 shaded on B. We've got 1/6 plus 1/6, so 1 and 6 and 2/6 on C, and then 1/3 on D. And you might be thinking there is no 2/8, but it didn't ask for 2/8. It's asking for an area equivalent. And if you look inside that word equivalent, you can take the EQU and then the AL. It just means equal. We need to find an area that is equal to 2/8. So we need to find an equivalent fraction for 2/8. So let's do this. Let's draw each of these with a number line, and I'll show you a trick for finding equivalent fractions on a number line. And so we'll start here with A, and we're going to put that right there and say 1/2. All right, so we have represented this with 1/2, and instead of shading, what we do is we put a little dot on that tick mark that represents it. Now, what we can do is we can, if there are an even number of pieces, we can group them together, but there's only two pieces, so if I group them together, it'll only have one piece. So you could do that sometimes, but you can always take each of the pieces and split them into half. And then you can split each half in half if you really want to make them smaller. But let's just split them into half and see what we get. All right, so if I split each half into half, this is what I get. I get 4 equal pieces. So 1/4, that's now 2/4, 3/4. Okay, I'm trying to get up to eighths. So let's do it again. Let's split each half in half. 1, 2, 3, 4 extra pieces. Now I've got 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. My 1/2 is equal to 2/4 is equal to 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8. So I'm looking for 2/8, and 1/2 is equal to 4/8 because I'm not moving where the dot is. So, okay, so that's not going to be it. But we can follow this. Let's do this right here. All right, so I'm going to put a 0 and a 1. I'm going to break this into fours. So I'm going to break it in half. Then I'm going to break each half into half. So I can do 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and I need to mark 1/4. Now, if I wanted to group them, I could. I could bring these two pieces together and these two pieces together. But then that would make my denominator smaller. I would go from fours to halves. I don't want to make my denominator smaller. I want to make my denominator larger, which means cutting them into smaller pieces. So let's do what I did on the first one. Let's cut each of these fourths into half. And let's say 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, and then 7/8. That's what we're looking for. Right there, 2/8 is equal to 1/4. So let's just verify that it's not going to work on the sixths. Now, sixths are a little bit uh, more tricky. We're going to cut it in half, and then we're going to cut each half into thirds. I've got my 2/6 right here. Now, what we notice, if we go ahead and just sneak ahead to the thirds, we're going to notice that 2/6 and 1/3, you notice they're equal? All right, so whatever we figure out for one, we can figure out for the other. So I could group them together and put them into thirds because 2/6 equals to 1/3. Or if I cut each of these in half, well, look how many pieces I have. If you take 6, you multiply each of those by 2 because you cut them into two pieces, you're going to end up getting twelfths. And I don't need twelfths, I need eighths. So it's just not possible with C or D because the closest you can get is twelfths, not eighths. So my answer here is B.